I'm about to send a message to those groups, Jeff. Just gonna reread it one more time before I send. Make sure it all makes sense. Basically, just get some ask people to give us some dates and times.
Oh,
I'm gonna send them separately to Bridget and Tom, with you and me, and then one to Roxy and Bill.
okay.
You asking me to pick?
Yeah, there's Chris. Is Dave here now?
Yeah, meat and chicken. Though.
Okay. I'm just sending this text message real quick, and then I will. You ready?
Played Mysterium with my class today.
That sounds fun.
Fun.
How'd they do?
They did well because I stacked the deck. I like as an activity. I and related to ELA and like details. Yep. I made sure they had good details to look at. Pre-prepped all the cards.
All right, Jeff. You should be in all those group chats. You should have just gotten 2 texts.
Yeah, I think I did.
Alright, so today I just wanted to cover the what we want to do for the playtests, if we want to adjust our strategy or anything. I also have a new build. We should probably just run through one quick test just to make sure everything works, because I don't think we've play tested internally since I made a bunch of those changes to match the feedback from Trey and Snow.
I just want to say, Jeff, I fucking love the redesign of the title screen so much.
It's great.
It looks so good.
I made it in Figma today, so that's going to be my show-off thing. It doesn't have like the textures in it right now, unless you want to do your thing first while I'm trying to fix this.
Nah,
No,
I mean,
it looks really, really good. It's
the paper crumpling thing is
Yeah.
fantastic. It is. I also really like the pencil for the timer idea. That's a good idea.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I made a more thematic looking one. I'll show them off for now.
Cool. Do you want to go through those first, or do you want to jump into a quick playtest first? Which would you guys prefer?
I don't care. Do whatever.
Why don't we'll end with the playtest so that we can think about things as we if you I don't know, how much time do you need, Jeff? Not to put
Not
pressure
very
on.
long. Just let me make sure these buttons still work. Yes, they do. All right, just a sec.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So buttons, you can hover over them.
Yeah.
They light up. Push them.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, they go down
slow.
towards their shadow. That's great.
Yeah, and then this one, go to this. Select
Let's see.
and let's go.
Right on. That looks awesome.
Yes, does look good. Sorry.
Yeah, it looks.
Full of chicken and soda.
And then I have version I have with the textures in,
Oh yeah, with the
like
is that
crumply
called?
paper
The
down here,
yeah.
and then there's like imperfections in the printing,
Cool.
make it look more like paper. And I started working on like one that would sort of match up with.
Oh, I love the
This
color
is-
scheme. I hope is this what we're going with for the color scheme of the game now? I really like it.
I'd be interested in it. Yeah, it works. Like we have to go thematically all the way with it. I think if we do this, and I'd be okay with it.
I think if we do ever do a thing where you can color in the comics, I also think having a more a color scheme where the colors are, I don't know what the word is. They're like there's not too many opposing colors like blue and orange, and doing something that's more on the orange side of the wheel and kind of resembles like old paper will make the colored in comics pop more if we ever do the essential collection idea. But I just love the way this looks so much.
Yeah, it looks
Marcus,
really
is there
nice.
a way for us to change all of the black in the stickers we've made into this blue color?
Yeah, I can
That's
do
a
that.
very easy
I can figure
shader.
out a way
I
to
could
that,
do
yeah.
that shader.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even do it in a shader though. I wouldn't want to make a shader just for that. Unless we were going to use more color, like have that be a thing, like you can change the color of the ink. If it's just going to be this one-off change, then I would just write a script to change the color from black to the blue. On all the textures. If it's a thing that we think we want to like allow people to change the color theme or something, and we want it all to always sync, then it would be a shader, like Chris said. Regardless, it's easy.
Okay. Just wondering, because then I don't think we should have like black anywhere.
Yeah,
I
I see what
agree.
you mean. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, we should give it. We should give it a whole try and see how it looks. The only downside, I'm not saying I don't like it. The only downside is that it's not as flashy and eye-catching as the bright blue and orange.
Yeah,
But I think it's fine as long as it looks more like a cohesive unit.
I think
I can make this look a little. I can do something with this to.
I think it's fine if it's understated. Honestly, like I would find like.
I like looking at it more.
Yes,
like, it's
like
more on my
I would want
eyes.
to play a game that looks like this more than a game that looks like just based
I
off
could play a
appearance.
game like this longer than I could play.
I think with more cohesion or more pieces that work together, like not like this works better with more pieces, more design elements, like this timer, right? And the instead of just the numbers that I have now, right? As long as we have like lots of stuff that matches all this one aesthetic, I think it's perfect.
It's not like a full white, so this isn't so much of a concern. But my only main concern with it would be like I would want to do it with a shader and have alternate modes, because I may want, after looking at this for a while, I may want a dark mode. Like the white may be too much after a while. I'm looking at it now and being like, you know, it looks great, but like it's taking up my whole screen and I'm staring at it for 30 minutes. I don't like staring at a Word document for that long.
I
even
also
though
have
I
that feeling too
constantly
a lot,
do.
but I'm not sure the average person has that feeling. But I agree with that sentiment in general, that staring at a bright screen sucks, and anything that doesn't have a dark mode should be criminalized.
I think though I do.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean, we
think.
could do like.
And
I haven't
honestly,
really thought of, like I don't want it to be like this. Like I would just put
Yeah.
that there to have like, because it has like
Some
it
context.
has like a multiply filter on the back of it, so you can
Yeah.
like see what color it's going to. Like it changes. Actually, it doesn't have that. There we go. But yeah, you can see like. It changes
what color? Because
on
it's gotcha. I see.
But yeah, I don't want it to be like. I don't want like the play screen to be
Just blank.
blank white. Yeah.
Yeah, I think yeah, I like the direction. I think it's worth continuing to explore.
Then I should.
What is the darkest? What is the darkest color that you could do for the background? Do you think of the play area, and still have all the UI be readable and keep this aesthetic? You don't have to answer that right now, but like, yeah, because that's the thing you're staring at for most of the time. So like,
I do want to avoid grays personally, like things that look more gray than like I liked the yellow or because it felt more like paper and didn't but grays just kind of feel monotone and
I like the
a little bluer is better for me. Yeah.
I like the yellow because it gives it like a nostalgic sepia feel, and it
It does,
contributes to
yeah,
like
yeah.
the feeling that you are in a old-timey paper, at an old-timey paper kind of thing.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Yeah, it's definitely worth exploring, and then like Chris said, we can do shaders or themes or something like that to something to make it easy to swap between
No.
in the future. All right. Yeah, I like it. That's great.
I don't know. That's what I did this week.
Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. At some point, Jeff, I'll get the link to the once you're done, the link to the Figma so that I can grab all the elements from it.
Oh, yeah, let me do that right now.
And then for us, I think so. So basically, my plan is there are 4 people that agreed to play test. We're gonna split them into groups of 2, because I still think it's better to have the people that are familiar with it at least match or or even better, preferably outnumber the people that have never played before, just to have a generally good experience to start. So that because I still think that the starting jokes are tough, even with the subs.
I do think we want to see that at some point, though. And
we do, but I'm not ready for it
Are
yet.
we sacrificing? Yeah, but if these are, you know, we kind of only get one shot at that, right? Like, because once they played it, they played it. So like, is it worth it?
Yeah, but I think we
we're
can
not-
get. Go ahead, Jay.
Don't worry necessarily about
Jay.
making a good impression here. That's not.
No, it's not about
what
making a
we're
good
doing.
impression, but it's about focusing on other elements that instead of like the is this game fun element. Because I think they're guaranteed to have a good time if we're making jokes too. Because I think they'll get a laugh from somebody, one of the 3 of us playing, 4 of us if everyone joins it.
Yeah, but we're not trying to. These aren't the people we're trying to sell the game to, though. We're trying to learn what somebody who's going in blind how they might experience it first. So I actually think the opposite. I think it's worth it to let the people, all the if anything, let Snow, your other, what's the other fellow's name?
Trey
and Snow, and Bridget and her husband, I think was who it was.
No, so these are all 4 brand new people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so splitting them up into groups, like if Snow and Trey were playing, I actually probably would be more open to just letting them run themselves and we just watch. But this is, I still want a slightly guided experience because there are more fundamental issues here that I want to confirm that work first before we talk about like onboarding, getting people to be able to play this without having anyone that's played it before. That's a different question and a bigger question to solve. It's not about making a good impression. It's about it's about limiting the scope of what we're covering here, so they don't have to think about this too much. We're only going to be playing maybe 2 games, and they're still just going to be getting a hang of it. So it's easier to sort of guide them through that process, so that we can get to some of the low-level mechanic things that we need to fix first. This will be largely a test of if the changes that Trey and Snow suggested are good.
What I do is get Trey and Snow to run this playtest.
And I
Help with the
also
data.
plan to make a Steam page soon, and then we can run playtests through that with people from Reddit and shit. And like that'll be people that we don't even watch, and that's fine. We'll just get their feedback.
Yeah, that's fine. I guess as long as we eventually, do it without holding anyone's hand.
Yeah, that is we will eventually get there. I
But
just
like
don't think we're ready for
my
that
main
yet.
thing is like those people from Reddit, like unless we ask them to record themselves, we're not getting as in-depth a look of how what they're. I guess we're getting the same exact thing though, except without
Yeah,
their
we're
literal
not
second
recording
by
these
second.
people playing.
I
Yeah.
mean, we're recording their audio
Audio, yeah. But
of
then
the.
they have to be like, it's telling us what's going on. It's a little, yeah.
But I do think there's
I
something valuable in
yeah.
that, and seeing the second by second, like this is the exact part they were on when they got tripped up on this, because people remember how the Rune Game playtest went, like people, I mean it went fine, but like the survey, how the survey for it went, like there were when we went over that, I just remember thinking, God, I wish I could watch them over their shoulders to see where they ran into this or etc.
Yeah, but we still can't do that unless they recorded
I
their
mean,
screen, like you said.
we can ask the Reddit people, I guess, to record their
Yeah, they'll be
them
more tech
playing it.
savvy in that regard too. To most likely if they're on one of these forums. And I think yeah, like I said, I think it's more important right now to just get a sense of how the base controls work. Because if people don't like those, then the whole thing then the higher level problem of onboarding them to the game concept as a whole, assuming the controls are perfect, is still a challenge. And I don't want to be solving both at the same time, or investigating both at the same time. We could try splitting it if you want. We could try with one group doing one way, with the other group doing the other, but we would need a couple more people that have never played before.
Yeah, I mean, did you guys play with Bridget and her husband yet?
No, none of there are 4 brand new players. It's Bridget, Tom, Bill, and Roxy.
Oh, okay, so that's included in the 4. That's not 4 new people from your work.
No, it's 4 brand new people from Bridget and Tom are the ones that have made a board game, or not a tabletop game, before, and they like Hasbro offered to like buy it, but they wound up actually not doing that, or publish it, I guess, because Hasbro wanted to like replace the art in it, and they liked the art. So they just wound up selling it on their own somehow. I don't know exactly the details of how that worked.
Right on, I respect the shit out of that decision, because it probably
And then
cost them money for sure, right? Like,
yeah,
they probably were guaranteed to make a little bit more money to do it the other way.
and then and Bridget, I believe, I don't think she's doing it now, but she's pregnant. But I think once she's done, she'll go back to teaching game design at that all girls college, art school in Philly. And then Bill and Roxy's Bridget's sister, and they have played a lot of Jackbox, they say, so, and they also offered to do it, so it's just another set of people that, like, Roxy doesn't play any video games except for Jackbox, and Bill does play video games, but I think they're mostly, he plays a lot of a wide variety, it seems like, actually, from talking to him, so I don't think he was like as into video games as we are, but he plays them, more than the average person probably. So it's a good population to test with.
I'll have to ask her how she got into teaching game design. That's literally my dream job.
made a board game
Yeah,
and
I mean that's
graduated
basically
from
what
art school
the
or a tabletop game.
that's basically what the person at GDC who was like a TA for that stuff said is like, honestly they mostly want you to have released something.
Hey, anything else? Are we all cool with that? I am open to other suggestions with the playtest if we want to. If everybody thinks that we should adjust it.
Yeah, that works for me. What do you think of this?
Is it in the Heartland channel?
I just sharing again.
Gotcha.
Aside from the pencil thing at the top.
Ah, I see. That's definitely easier to read. Hold on, let me make it full screen.
I like it.
I like it. I think I liked the paper better.
I do. I
Because-
aesthetically, when I first see it, I think I like the paper better. But like, you know, the just even the color palette we have right now, like there's just a lot of white coming through. It doesn't feel that way when I'm playing until the end when I look away from the screen, or if I look at myself on my camera on screen, like I'm just like washed out as hell. So I know there's a lot of white coming through. But,
There's a lot of white from the
from
panels.
the panels, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, and the
That's
darker,
gonna be an issue here too, right?
well, the darker the surrounding color, I think the less extreme that'll be. Here, hold on. Can you full screen your stream, Jeff? I actually know really well what the white balance is, so I could just by my camera I can probably tell a little bit. But if you go back to that color palette, is there a way to go back to that? Actually,
Oh, you want to?
go back to
want me
that
Oh,
dark color palette you had before. Actually, this is not gonna work because the Discord border is already there, causing more blackness, so I'm not gonna be able to fully tell.
Hold on.
Never mind. It's not actually going to give me an idea. But I do think that the fact that it's darker around the white things will, you know, will make a difference. But I do generally like the way the paper looks better.
during the showing off voting.
Sorry, what's that, Dave?
What if what if it switched to this palette or something during the showing off or voting stage? Like lower the lights. Let's look at the.
I would like a shader or something that did make it look like the lights were actually being lowered. So like same background but just dim with a slight gradient, so it looks like the lights are just going down further or not hitting as far, you know, not as powerful. I think that would look really good. I think it's a good idea. Yeah, I still honestly, if we're gonna do like a solid color like this, I think I still prefer the blue that we have because the blue is really inviting. I like it quite a bit. The paper aesthetic as like because it was like a cohesive art style, like that's what convinced me about it. But just this idea that it was this all those elements just felt like they matched
Did you try
really
the
well
paper
and
crinkle
fit well
thing in the
together.
corners here instead of the? I don't know that this would be better, but just curious what that would look like. The paper crinkles instead of the I forget, you told me the official word for this, but the dots.
Dithering? Not dithering, right? But it's like dithering.
Halftones is what Jeff
Halftone.
was saying.
Yeah, like
Actually, kind of like that, even with the halftones in there still too. Honestly, whatever. I'm down for whatever color. I think we should. The thing that really that speaks to me is the paper effect. I love that paper effect, and it should like
The paper
cycle
effect is
through.
a big deal. I wonder like what if we just put the paper effect on what we have right now and like on the blue, it may also just have like feel just as good.
I like if we're going more Crayola colors, I would prefer the orange, but I like a more washed out. Honestly, I like just the paper the best, but that still has that issue of like the white, and the blue might be better for that. I don't know. Let-
I
let's-
like the white, and I like to me my top two are the paper and the what we have now, the bright blue
Oh, I'd have
with
to
the
make this
crinkle,
like the little
like a dark
dots
blue
with different
halftones.
color.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can do that right now.
Dark blue
I actually like
splattering.
what we have right here with the darker blue. It's I don't know. It's a balance of
I'd be
of
open to
like
this darker blue too, but then it doesn't work obviously with the with
I
the
can put those
paper.
in front. I can put
Oh, you
the
can.
panels
Okay.
in front. Yeah.
And I honestly even liked the way it looked with the halftones too. Sorry, I know we're throwing a million things at you. You don't have to do every permutation right now, but I thought the
Yeah.
paper even still looked good with the halftones.
This looks okay to me. I actually don't mind it's dark. The dark view is nice.
But like maybe we just do this. We have like a dark mode and the one that looks like this and one that looks like the paper. And then we still have kind of the blue and orange thing going on, but the orange is the more bright Crayola-y, and the blue is the more it's our replacement for black basically.
That's one of those things that we can A/B test too if we get enough people.
Why is this not coming to the front? Put it on this panel.
Let's see.
Oh,
I
yeah.
kind of see it now. Yeah, like it's like
I'd have to
somehow
do.
minusing
Oh,
or
it's not.
it doesn't
Okay,
have
hold
the
on.
paper
One
texture on
sec.
it, right?
One sec.
Multiply. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
And this will
Yeah.
have to be in front. All.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, maybe I do actually like it better without the halftones. I'm sorry.
It is too busy. It's getting
It's
just too
getting
much
it gets getting
crackling
busier.
from
Yeah.
the like there's too much detail and that's making my eye
Yeah.
go over there.
And especially when the stickers are on there too. Like we want it to be pretty simple.
Well, I can also.
I
make
think just
the,
having the paper crinkle effect, it might be enough.
I can also. I mean, these are already pretty low. Hey, that's not the right one.
Lighten it, I see. Or make it more opaque or transparent rather. Honestly, I think if we that subtraction that you have on the what I assume that is that going to become a pencil, Jeff? That
Up top.
the top thing, yeah.
Shaving the
Okay,
little
yeah.
point and then go down.
Yeah,
and
it's gonna
down.
shave down. Jeff has already had a mock-up of that, but yeah. So the pencil, if we just apply that effect to the borders of the canvas of these, what the fuck are they? The panels. Then I think we're kind of good. That just like well, it's gone now, but you have like little dots subtracted from it to make it look a little this.
Oh, yeah. This stuff.
Yeah. Apply that effect to the panels just to make it look
Yeah,
like more
I
like
agree
it's
with
on
that.
paper that are not perfect.
Yeah,
you don't get perfect
Okay.
coverage when you draw on a paper. It's
That'll
porous,
take me a
right?
minute.
Yeah. We don't need to see it, but I think that's right now. But I think that is like the way to make this all cohesive. Right now, the panels stand out to me. They're too clean for the rest of this.
They have black.
Actually,
Jeff
that
was saying
shouldn't
we
be
should
that
get
big.
rid of all
That
the
shouldn't be that
actual
hard.
black.
Yeah.
Dude, my mouse fucking sucks. It always it goes in. It like the wheel is breaking or something.
I had to replace my mouse like every couple of years.
Oh my god.
Your
Well,
work
I'll
mouse
do it.
cannot also be
I'll
your
work on
gaming
it.
mouse.
This is like a mess of
The
Yeah.
Razer
layers
Death
right now.
Adder is my favorite
Yeah.
mouse.
I think that's the one I have too. It's the one that Dave recommended.
It does feel
Big
really
fat
good.
buttons on the side or just
Yeah,
Even
it's
I don't
nice.
think it.
tiny little slivers of buttons, but
It could
badass
use
button.
one more button. I could use one more button on it.
I don't think maybe
Somewhere,
Dave
like
recommended that, but
underneath.
I thought I bought like a pretty expensive one, like $100 mouse, and then that broke, and I think Lauren picked it up because it was like kind of the cheapest of the expensive ones. I think she may have actually had it before me, and I was like, I like your
I gave
mouse.
Lauren one.
Oh, okay,
one
then
once.
maybe it did come from you. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure like Lauren had this mouse before me, and then I started using it and was like, that's a good mouse.
I bought one as a Christmas gift. Just ran like it was like on sale, and I was like, I'll get this, and maybe I'll give it to someone for Christmas. Talk about needing a mouse or something at some point while you guys were over here.
All right, let's
What's going on here?
Yeah, you don't have to make this perfect, Jeff, but I think we all have the same inclination.
I like the first version we saw. It reminds me of like those like landscape mode like little books of comics that you get of like Garfield, Garfield comics, or
Yes.
like comic on each page, and it's a little like yellowed the paper because it's really old.
I also was
This is the
thinking.
perfect type of question that we could do like a Reddit post for and get and people love to weigh in on that shit. Like, hey, I'm making a game. Which one do you guys like the best? And we show a comparison of the two, and that's the type of shit that like if you follow those Reddit threads, it gets so many engagements, reactions. I don't know what the fuck you call them. Reddit replies.
Upvotes.
Yeah, but they
Metric.
get like
Don't they call them
basically
upvotes?
stuff like that where it's easy, where it's like a lot of aesthetics,
Right.
and you're just asking for feedback. And then like if you look at that gnomes thing, they did a lot of that. Or if you looked at some of their posts and shit.
Those
Um,
game dev ones are all full of people like doing that, yeah. Too,
Yeah.
though, too. But they do well. Yeah, you're right. I don't know if they all do well, but
No, they don't all do well, but those are like I always see in examples of like, hey, how did I market my game, my super successful indie game? I went on Reddit and asked for people's feedback and asked them to playtest and shit.
it's the
And
most,
like kept
it's
showing.
the least like suspicious, and like it's the most earnest way to do it, while definitely still trying to definitely like everyone like I don't know.
I know
Yeah.
It's
exactly
not
what you
so
mean.
shilly, you know.
Yeah.
It like
Doesn't
you're
Yeah.
investing
feel.
at least a little bit in the overall community and conversation,
Yeah.
not just a grab of attention.
All right, let's run through a playtest ourselves because I want to make sure this doesn't break if people do get back to me and they are like somehow magically available this weekend. I don't think this weekend that'd be a really quick turnaround, but let's get a game going. Do the dev channel. It should be 0.3.9-T5.
Why is everything getting dragged behind? That's so fucking.
This also has the improvements to the some of the improvements to the word bubbles. So now you can hold backspace to backspace a bunch of stuff. It'll just work. And you should be able to hit control backspace. I don't know if you guys use that a lot, but programmers do, to delete a whole word at a time.
I see why you would when you're programming, but when writing a regular accent, I do not.
I double click if it's something I'm using my mouse for on the word. That would be my go-to.
039 T5. Okay. Yes.
P6FL7H. It's in the.
And I was
Heartland
talking about that
machine.
version number you were talking about.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, T5 is what you should see at the end.
Yes.
Hi, Mark Barden at Sandy Hook Promise here.
Sorry, I'll be on in a sec.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I was also when we're talking about mobile recently, and previously I had thought, oh, it has to be
Okay.
laid
that's
out like horizontally on mobile. That really takes advantage of the screen space. But I have been watching some just random internet videos about webcomics, and actually a lot of them are pure vertical. So
Yeah, I
for
feel like
the-
people
Nowadays,
don't
'cause
like
of
to
phones,
hold their phones the other way. Yeah, they just
Like-
don't like doing it. No one, like the average person doesn't like holding their phone sideways. I need to look more into how to if we can make that work. I also need to make the hand colors match the colors on the bottom. You see who's clicking where.
who's doing that to that cow? Marcus.
It's not actually. I believe
Marcus.
that's Chris. Then. Oh, yeah, or is it it's you? You're framing me.
Still, what's going on?
It's stuck loading.
No, it's there.
When it does a new build, it takes a little longer. Or when you're downloading a new build, it doesn't pull it from cache. Okay. Everyone ready? Everything good?
Ready.
As always, be ready with any
New Dave Plus.
screenshots in case it breaks. Here we go.
The pointy bit starting out is a huge improvement.
Cool. Yeah, that was a good suggestion.
Oh no. Accidentally went out of the game.
Hello. We'll do the presentation stage, and then I have to fix that. I really do. There's so much to do. But it's such a problem with everybody has the problem. Man, I just love that. I know you guys just told me you don't do it, but man, control backspace. One of the best keys on the key, one of the best hotkeys on the keyboard. We should consider changing out the default font too, because I do think those O's are hard to read.
Yeah.
because they don't connect.
I can't type to start a word bubble.
You can't type.
No.
It's a new word bubble, or you're selected on a word bubble and it won't let you edit it.
I can't get one to form.
Click anywhere else.
I clicked on the thing. Very stupid.
Alright, hit F12 and see, is there anything red there that shows an error?
Oh, I can't.
Client's network layer control sorting order right permissions server for this client instance is not allowed.
Okay, give me a screenshot of that.
I have a bug as well.
Same thing. Take a screenshot of it.
What was
F12.
what was Dave's?
Here,
That's pretty
I
fucking
don't
good.
know.
That's pretty good. The last panel here was supposed to say mouse checklist and rat checklist,
Also, I just got another error.
but I couldn't type. That was my bug. I couldn't make a word
Interesting.
bubble.
As I was
Let's,
copying. There you
the icon thing is not a bug, so don't worry about that. Interesting. Network render layer control sorting order right permissions. Interesting. I'll look at.
Wait, Jeff, you dropped out but finished a comic beforehand?
No, one of these is Dave's, right?
Well,
Is
I
it
didn't see a
the-
One's
blank
mine,
one.
The lumberjack on the toilet?
Oh, I guess we didn't. Oh, did you account for that now, Marcus? If people drop out, it just doesn't show their comic?
It doesn't show their comic. It shouldn't. It never had. You have to
Oh, was
submit
that
your
always
comic,
that way?
basically. Yeah, yeah. If it doesn't get displayed, it doesn't show, and you don't display if you're not in the thing. All right, let's back. I'll back out once this thing's done. Chris, did you get a screenshot of your error?
Yes. So I'm specifically looking for the red X.
Hit F12, and then where by the filter where you can like type and search, where it says default levels, click that and change that to just errors. Like unclick all the others. And then you should just see the errors and send me that list. And you both were typing, so it must have been some change I recently made to the word bubbles. I'm going to host a collaborative game real quick.
So you just want to see errors, nothing around the errors.
Yeah, that's right. And when people have time to join this one, just a collaborative one, I'm gonna have you type in here and see if you can. It may just be a weird network issue. Okay, same thing for you. Similar. It stopped at the same spot. All right, so can you type in here? Ooh, I broke even. Interesting. I have no errors. This is good. Yeah, something is all kinds of fucked up.
Trying to find the one I did.
I'm trying to get to mine too, but I type one letter and then it doesn't. I can't do anything else. All right, this is just all kinds of broken. Maybe this has always been broken because we haven't actually fucked with anything in here in a long time.
I know it doesn't super matter unless we're doing like the co-op one, but could you make it so it would just start typing where your mouse is?
I could do that, yes. That's not bad. All right. Let me. We're gonna just jump right into a compete again real quick because maybe that was a different error. I can probably debug some of this myself because I can just run these instances myself. But we'll do one more competitive round. See if that breaks again for you guys when you try to type. And if it does, then it means that it's something about not being the host and typing. One of the changes I made to the keyboard stuff broke for joiners.
Wait, I want to try something. Okay, it does count for my extremely long name.
It shrinks down to size it. It's on auto size. Oh, interesting. This is just something broke because I
Turtle's
think
big
you're not
for
supposed to be.
some reason there.
Yeah. Some stuff did go awry here.
That might
I don't
just be
think it
because I
will.
exited and rejoined.
Yeah, it's because so everything's over one. What it's supposed to be. And that is something I've known that could happen, but I just haven't fixed it because it's a pain. Because reworking the system is going to be a huge thing.
I
Who
honestly
are we
think we
on?
do eventually. I think the avatars, if we do let them draw anywhere, I think drawing your own avatars is the thing to do it on.
Alright, I'm not so worried. Everyone first, as soon as they get in, just try to make a word bubble and see what happens.
Seems to work for me.
Chris and Dave?
It worked for me, but mine worked on the first word bubble. It failed after I typed, moved some stickers around, and then tried to type again, but it seems to be working fine now.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Fortunately, that's not what I want to hear, because it makes it harder to find.
Entering down no longer seems to work. Well, maybe that's intended. I can't remember.
Ah, no, that's wrong.
Oh yeah,
Nope.
it doesn't
Yeah, I
for
haven't
me
had
either.
that is just a genuine whoopsie daisy. I must have accidentally filtered out the enter key because there were some bugs with like control plus backspace wound up being read as a key for whatever fucking weird reason. Keyboard characters fucking work however they work, so I must have accidentally removed the enter key in solving for that. I'll fix it in the next round. See, this is why we play test internally. Alright, well, I have quite a bit of work to do then on the word bubbles still. I really wish I knew why your guys broke that one time.
that's a good way to make the lamp.
Yeah, yeah. 2 lamps.
Oh shit. I think it's gonna break for you guys.
Yes, mine did seem to break.
Yep.
It broke because I tried to take a screenshot and it somehow created an infinite loop. And I don't know. Oh, bugs, bugs, bugs.
Never take a screenshot of our game.
No, it wasn't a
Don't look at
screenshot.
me!
It was the built-in screenshot, which I do for every panel. I save every single panel we make and send them to you guys afterwards.
Oh, not just like hitting the screenshot.
No, I hit the save button. But something created an infinite loop there. I don't know how that happened. Ah, bummer. Hope you guys didn't have any good comics. Hope you had trash.
Mine with a skeleton with a giant
Oh.
penis.
Oh,
Aw.
Yeah. Bummed.
can't believe we missed it. Okay, so luckily this is reproducible. For some reason now it's every time I take a screenshot twice. All right, there's enough bugs for me to fix here. There's clearly a lot of things I changed. So I changed the screenshot button to make PNGs now. I had to change a lot of the JavaScript that works with that, so it must be something with that. So I'll have to go through and fix them. All right, but it's good enough. I know I need to clean shit up. So I'll work on that. Fixing shit. Anything else we want to cover tonight?
I made a bro.
I saw the bro.
Oh, I like that.
Should the bro
There's a
have a
good bro.
backwards baseball cap and a polo shirt? He's got the polo shirt.
No, I
already.
feel like a backwards baseball cap is like almost counter to what I think this bro would actually wear.
He's more of a
Right now he's like PC principal, but I was kind of more going for frat guy, which is why the baseball cap. He's more like graduated frat guy working in finance in these, which is fine, I guess.
I get like the vibe of like some guy on like a golf course.
yeah.
Some douchebag, like a finance bro golfer.
Yeah, yeah. I guess that's fine.
Alright, well, yeah, I should, at some point, Chris, I'll need all your stuff as, like, transparent PNGs, right? Because these,
Yeah, I
because
just
these
want
all
to get
have,
there. It's almost halfway done. I just want eight full guys, and then I'll put them all in.
okay. And I'll get your, cacti and cactuses and skull and Jeff at some point. Interesting that sort of also on Dave's last. Anyway. Alright, I'll fix that shit. Hopefully have it fixed by the weekend. And hopefully no one asks to do the playtest this weekend. But if Sammy's, I feel like every time I hear about Sammy texting Roxy and Bridget, like it takes them forever to respond. So we may not hear back for a couple of days.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Alright, I'll talk to you guys later.
Alright, good shit.
Later. Are these not PNGs though? Okay, they are. These are PNGs. Lauren said that the artist guy that I made first looks like you, Jeff. She's like, is that Jeff? That's Jeff.
Shaved off my goatee though, and I've never owned a beret.
Yeah. I think it mostly was the goatee that did it.